Hi, my name is Omer Qureshi. I'm the CEO and the founding members of Americans for Equality, a nonprofit organization based in the state of Washington that serves people of color, underserved communities in tech, women of all ancestries. What got me involved in this was a simple desire that when you go in the hallways of big tech companies or small tech, there's simply not enough women and people of color. Now, there are a lot of reasons why that particular situation exists. Some of that goes back to STEM education. Some of that goes to opportunity. But one of the things that we have seen over and over again is simply access to education. And what I wanted to do, working closely with our board and chairman of the board, specifically Eddie Rye Jr., was set up a program that allows folks to have practical, technical education that allows them to get into any technical job or program management job free of cost. And I wanted to build a program that allows folks to attend the courses on their own time at their own pace. So the program we built fundamentally is a hybrid program. Some of our instruction is in person. Some of that is done remotely at pace. We also did partnerships with nonprofits and other tech companies. We have a partnership with Lincoln Learning, for example, where our students have access to about 16,000 courses. We've done partnerships with several other platform providers. And with that comes our ability to scale this program. Now, in order to build something that was practical for folks to come up to speed rather quickly, we had to do in different modules. So different products in many ways. One of our product was called Warp 10, which meant as 120 hours of intensive commitment over 3 months. What we learned quickly was while that format worked for a lot of folks that didn't have computer literacy or AI literacy, needed something more basic. Or there were folks that were not yet willing to commit 3 months. So we created another product called Warp 5. That is a month-long commitment that gets you to the computer literacy and then allows you to go further advanced through Warp 10. Then what we learned was all the money. So if you look through cybersecurity, there are 2.2 million jobs available today, but there's simply not enough talent pool for companies to hire from. And whether you're a small bakery or you're a large bank, you're at risk of cybersecurity exposure. Similar as AI transformation, whether you're a small company or a big company, you can leverage AI to drive productivity. And what we learned quickly was, hey, perhaps people need to go into a deeper dive into that particular topic of their choice. So we launched a product called Boot Camps. Now that's over 100 hours of concentrated focus on a given topic. Case in point, AI, cloud administration, data analytics with Salesforce, so on and so forth. Look, we've come a long way. As I look back over 18 months, started with a small cohort of 25 students. And at the height of it, we were concurrently delivering education to about 300 students per month. So, and it didn't happen based on one person, individual. It required a village, required a team. So we were fortunate enough to find folks that were volunteer. They were willing to give their time on discounted rates. Folks that are leading big practices in big groups in large tech and small companies. So that's the team that got together to build a curriculum. And when I look back, there were many moments, right, where you can say, okay, that was a defining moment. But one particular situation, which was somewhat funny, but not funny at that moment. We were launching our cohort 3, 4, and 5, and there was roughly about 160 students. And we had painstakingly developed a methodology on how to rapidly deploy laptops. And one particular procedure wasn't working. So it was me and my team up till 3 in the morning, the night prior to launching the cohort, and not knowing the laptops are going to work the following morning. And do we delay it or do we, proceed forward? And through perseverance, we were able to overcome. And what got us together there was people's ability not to give up on this cause and people. Look, being in tech for nearly 22 years, having some gray hair, often you look at leadership as a domain that is defined based on your ability to drive big programs, big products, and generate a lot of revenue for other companies. Being involved with a nonprofit such as Americans for Equality and leading brought a huge sense of call to service and empathy. And this is something that we all have it, but how do you exercise that in a scale? How do you go impact more than one or two person at a given time? So that's a lot of big learning where I've learned how to pace myself because you've got to pace the organization. You have limited resources. We all are learning, but also doing smart things that I've learned in big tech that can allow us to scale our impact.